All right, hit us with it. Get that cough out of the way.
That song.
I got a new song.
Nice.
Oh no.
Is it playing right now? Okay.
You got to see Ant's movement right now.
I'm worried.
You got to see him dance.
There's gonna be a little more love in this episode.
Oh shit.
Damn, why do you have to get you? I ain't never met you, but I miss you. Whole world thinking, no, not this dude. They don't-
Welcome to another episode of the Followed Out Podcast. I'm joined by Kevin and
Dougie
Doug.
Dick.
No, we're not bringing
we're not
that
doing
name out
Dougie
yet.
Dick today.
Oh, okay. Only I'll do that.
Today's episode is gonna be a real fun one, guys. So get ready. We're gonna start off with some NBA news.
Take your pants off.
Doug, hit him with it.
Doug.
Hit him with the NBA news.
Hit him with that NBA news.
Well, there wasn't much. Pat Patterson,
Pat Patterson.
he was bought out.
I'm not sure what the fuck
Yeah, he
his
was bought
contract situation was, but he is now a Clipper.
He's not a Clipper.
I thought you said that he
No,
was
he's
gonna
not.
be-
He didn't sign anywhere. That's the interest.
That's where he's eyeing. Oh,
That's
okay.
the interest.
Okay. So Pat Patterson.
That'd be sick
free
if he went to the
agent.
Clippers.
I thought he was a Clipper, so fucking fuck that.
No, it'd
So,
be cool
alright.
if he went there.
Draymond Green signed to a max today, 4 years, $100 million.
With the Warriors.
Yes, well, of course.
Well, contract extension.
Fuck you mean, of
Contract
course.
well, he's not gonna go anywhere else. It's Draymond Green. He's staying there with fucking Steph, Clay.
Hey, some wild shit's happened, man.
Hey,
Yeah, crazy shit.
they have
crazier shit.
4 max players now.
Most in the league, for
Guys,
sure.
I really got to apologize for this next bit.
Come on, man. What is that?
Yeah.
We are live. Blow it up. We're done.
Yeah.
Blow it up. We're out. We're out, everybody.
Cut the recording. Cut it. Just cut it. Sean?
Now Sean's here.
Sean, just we need
Sean,
the light.
can we get
gotta
the-
have the light.
Can we get the fucking
We gotta put the red light
guest?
up. So
Oh,
he
we need
knows.
a red light. All right. Well, we're live. This started off great, everybody.
Start-
Hey,
Starting
we
off
have
great.
6 viewers.
All right, so what I really want to talk about today is Carmelo Anthony crying like
Ah.
a bitch on national television.
I don't know about crying like a bitch.
I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch it. Thanks.
I just heard.
You are an NBA podcaster. You gotta watch this
What
stuff.
do you have to say about Carmelo Anthony?
I thought.
Wearing a New York Knicks shirt, mind you.
Yes, I am always. So I thought he handled that interview very well. He got his points across that he needed to get across. Like people were under a lot of assumptions about him, and just thinking a lot of things that probably weren't true. But I thought he adequately talked about how he's like willing to accept the bench role, and how he feels on a team now, and how he feels like he wants to be on a team.
Joe, what the fuck is good, buddy? Shout out to the Lakers. I feel you, bro.
We're talking about Carmelo right now.
You know what? Fuck Carmelo. He's goddamn trash. Just like I said last time.
Respect Carmelo.
No. What did I say last time? What was my favorite words? He's fucking trash, all right? So Melo, I don't mean to slap the table, guys, but Melo, he's fucking trash.
I think
Give
we're
him
gonna
the
kick
15th
Kev
spot.
out of the podcast.
Give him the 15th spot in the Lakers roster or the Clippers. Let him get another run. The Nuggets would
So
be
you
dope.
think he's not better than?
He is better, probably, but there's reasons he's not playing. He's a liability. He could score, throw him on the court. You got 42-year-old Vince Carter coming off the bench. They can use Melo somewhere.
So you think
but Melo has
he-
disagreements. What he would have on first take saying what he said, but he did have prior disagreements with the Thunder and the Rockets with coming off the bench. He just didn't.
He was okay with coming off the bench in the Rockets.
Okay, maybe he was.
Thunder-
but at first
so
he
the way
said
he
he
des-
would not do that.
The way he described it yesterday on the fucking first take was he was never under the impression he was supposed to come off the bench. And the Thunder especially, he came in with everyone telling him he was going to start, and then once that narrative changed, how else is he supposed to feel?
I feel like Daryl Morey for the Rockets though gave him the opportunity to come off the bench, and
I thought he did well.
That is only Melo's side, you know. Who knows what the Rockets
Right,
side was
right,
too?
exactly.
So who knows if Melo and him agreed to part ways because they said, "Listen, you stay with us, you might not get any minutes. You're gonna look like a clown, or you take the high road or whatever road that would be and just not play at all." And now he's in the situation he's in.
Right. I
He didn't
think
wanna
that was
go out
I
like
think
a-
that was a really shitty move to pull. I mean,
Yeah.
it was 10 games into the season. Maybe he wasn't fitting the system.
Yeah.
But you give a man a chance to fucking adjust.
I hear you for sure. I hear that. Do we got any other NBA news?
I mean, somehow I broke my phone.
That's part of the podcast.
Klay
I
Thompson.
got a little Shattered a bit in the middle here.
So you get
Nice,
for shitting
nice.
your pants on podcast.
Yeah, seriously,
guess
that's like 7 fouls. You're already out.
Yep.
Oh man, there's like shards of glass.
I think I said it, but the Warriors are the only team with 4 max contracts.
Yep.
Clay said their dynasty is not over. Their dynasty probably isn't over without KD.
Oh, it can't
It's
be
crippled,
over.
but come on. You got Steph Curry. Clay Thompson's going to come back. I mean, he's probably just going to be practicing shooting on one leg until his other one's healed. He's still
Yeah,
gonna
he's
be
still a
shooting.
shooter. That's not going to affect it too much.
Yeah.
They got Curry, Clay, Draymond. That's always been their core. So I mean, they're still going to be good. They were great with them, just only them, and they got D'Lo. Like,
Yep. No, Melo's not a Laker yet. That'd be nice if he was, though, bro. Me and Doug were talking about it today. That I wish he would have just made the move to go to Miami instead of Chris Bosh like it was initially planned. That would have been just absolutely incredible.
so that's something he announced. He talked about yesterday. It was never a plan for them to join up. It was always just talked about, which makes sense. I mean, plans come together last minute.
Yeah.
That's what happened with Miami.
That would have been so nice. It would have changed the narrative of his career.
Yeah, he would have won a championship.
He would
He'd
have
be
been
a
a
Hall of
champion.
Famer. I think he's already a Hall of Famer, but he would have been a guaranteed Hall of Famer if
Yeah.
he had the title.
I think he'll be a Hall of Famer first ballot, even regardless of not winning.
I mean, he's still
Legendary
a legend.
scorer.
He's still a legend, and he wins. He won a championship in college, Olympics.
the
he's
god
a
of
winner.
Olympics.
Yeah.
What's up with our boy? He was just lost in the goddamn sauce.
He's not
bumped
trying
up
not
over
to
his
burp
phone.
on the freaking
What is
podcast.
going on with you,
Come on,
Ant?
dude.
Suppressing a burp right now.
And shitting, burping,
So,
breaking phones.
in other news, we're looking for a new audio tech.
and a new
Whoa.
host.
You hear this audio right now? It is clean.
Yeah, we do sound fucking nice.
Ben, what do you got? We're losing viewers by the minute, Ant. You're scaring them off. All right.
What are you gonna do? You know?
All right, well, so that's enough about Melo, I guess. I could talk about Melo all day. No, it's not enough. You don't think he's better than 10 people on a roster? Like, you think he's...
Yeah, he's got to be. He's got to be in the mix
I think...
somewhere.
I don't
But you gotta
understand how he's not on a team.
Melo, he requires shots. So, like, yeah, he might get the opportunity, but he wants like 10, 12 shots. They might tell him he's getting 2 shots a game. He's gonna be like, "Fuck no, I'm not."
I mean, no
playing
one
for
gets
them.
2 shots a game.
I mean,
besides,
there's some
the
people that
12th,
don't play.
15th.
There's some people that get 0.
Well,
In
yes,
the playbook,
yeah.
they're told 0, and they still get open shots. But I'm saying, if Melo's not like revolved around any sort of offense, he doesn't want that. He could have been in the league last year by the trade deadline somewhere. There's a reason he's not too. You know,
Well, he was still under contract with Rockets last year. He couldn't...
he could have asked to get bought out though. They could have came to it's Melo. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
I mean, I'm
They
sure...
weren't using him.
I'm sure it's something like that. But he also said that he was contemplating just retiring. So
Yep.
he was probably in a real fucked up mind state at that point.
Yep. And I love him. He brought the championship here, but it might be a good move to retire.
I don't think he's at... I think he's got 1 or 2 more years in him.
I'm thinking
If he could adjust his game to be a bench player...
it's not that. It's like he doesn't want to go under a career 20 points per game scorer. Even though he doesn't say that, I
Right.
think he doesn't want that. So if he's going to play for a team and average 12, 13, 14 because he's not getting his shots, then I would retire. And
What's up, Ant?
I want to hear what you have to say, Doug.
I'm saying.
Hit it.
I'm saying. Oh, no, I was telling him to stop hitting.
Oh, I thought you were.
I thought you thought I was
we're
gonna
trying
hit.
this
thought he
new
was giving
sign
the
language
finger.
scheme, every guys. If we're talking, so we don't cut each other off, we hit a finger, raise a finger.
We're learning sign language for the podcast, boys.
Yeah, we're gonna.
So what's up with the fucking Ocho?
Oh my God,
Okay.
guys.
The Ocho. When does that start?
ESPN 8 the Ocho.
Wednesday,
coming back.
August 7th.
Wednesday.
August 7th. Oh, that's
August
coming up
7th.
soon.
All day, 24 hours from
All right.
midnight to midnight.
So are we doing like a 24-hour live stream or?
I mean, we might as well.
Yeah, okay. So that we're gonna do a 24-hour
I gotta work,
Ocho
but
live stream.
That doesn't really
Just
matter.
grab your phone from work.
All right,
It's
so
fine.
here's the
If
Ocho.
you get a call, just-
hold on. Let me explain to everybody who doesn't know what the Ocho is. It's basically all the fucked up sports that you could think of in the world put together in a series that ESPN holds. Now I'm talking like lumberjack competition.
Well, wait, you gotta.
I'm gonna give them some examples.
We
so
gotta
what they
give
know.
them the origins.
Okay.
The movie Dodgeball features ESPN 8 the Ocho.
Yep.
It's where the tournament is held. And at that point, it was fictitious. But then they made it real. So there is a dodgeball tournament. They started off with the movie Dodgeball, a true underdog story, starring Vince Vaughn
Good fucking movie.
and that other guy from the Blue Steel movie. What's his name? Ben Stiller.
Yeah,
Blue
Ben
Steel
Stiller.
movie.
So then we go into Spike Ball, which is pretty cool. I don't know if you've ever seen that.
Yeah, those are whack. You know what? One time.
Are you kidding me? Big Buck? That's that video game with the
That's what the
yeah.
I
that's
thought that.
the video game.
There's a big
championship.
buck championship. There's a fucking axe throwing. Best of chess boxing, professional arm
Have you
wrestling.
seen chess boxing? It's
Yeah, that's
amazing.
that's
They play
fucking
chess
awesome.
and then go into rounds of boxing.
Okay, your could be fiction, nonfiction. Your best chess boxer.
Best chess.
Who would you
Ooh,
pick?
That's gotta
Ooh,
be a
that's
smart
tough.
fighter.
I'm picking Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange.
That's a fire pick.
Is it? Okay, shit. I don't know. I mean, does he get to use his
Which he
powers
would know
or
every-
it's boxing?
He would know.
No powers.
Yeah, it's boxing.
Okay.
But hand to hand, he's still got to be good. He's a freaking Avenger.
I mean,
Now, I
I'd
was
probably
thinking-
pick like, does Tony Stark get his suit? Is it Iron Man with a suit?
No, but Tony Stark could definitely throw them hands. What about Robert Downey Jr. as Sherlock Holmes?
Ooh, he's a little tough one.
That'd be a
Yeah,
heavy right there.
I like that's a good pick, man. That's
Hey,
not
shout
He
out to
plays
my-
chess while he's boxing.
Shout
Yeah.
out to my dad. He loves fucking Sir Arthur Conan Doyle and Sherlock Holmes. If you ever hear this.
That's the pick, ultimate pick right there. Sherlock
but
Holmes.
Doctor
I
Strange
don't
could
think you
use
beat him.
if Doctor Strange could use his powers, he would know every possible exactly what to do every time.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so let's keep going with that. That's a good one.
What else we got?
Professional arm wrestling.
We already talked about
Yeah,
this.
give me
I mean,
Popeye. A can of spinach and Popeye. You're not losing a goddamn arm wrestling competition. They got
One Punch Man. He's pretty unbeatable.
putt championship.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Sorry guys, the mic
Dude,
muted
what
for a
are you
second
doing?
there.
They have.
My mic was fucked up.
It sounds like you're probably eating your mic. Bro.
No, I muted it.
Okay.
We're good.
All right, so
And the school bus figure eight.
school bus figure eight Miss Frizzle, champion of the world.
Champion,
champion
of the
of the
world.
world.
I'm taking Chris Farley from
I'm.
Big Tommy Boy.
That's a good
no,
one.
not Tommy
Have you
Boy.
ever seen Jeepers Creepers? Doesn't
No.
that motherfucker ride the bus? Have you ever seen the scary movie Jeepers Creepers? The
Bro, I'm like the anti-scary movie guy.
okay.
Who drives the bus during that Keanu Reeves movie? Speed?
Oh, Speed.
Where if it goes under a certain...
That's a good one too.
The classic Tetris World Championship. Anthony has actually been practicing. He started last week.
I tried out. I tried out.
He
I
tried
didn't
out.
make
He
it.
tried- he
didn't
didn't
make
make
the
it?
qualifiers. Nope.
I was gonna sponsor you.
What else we got on
The
here?
marble runs.
Oh,
Is that like the fucking game with marbles
yeah, you
and
remember that,
jacks?
that Twitch game? You ever play that?
No.
So they just marbles.
No shit.
That's
Marbles are
Boring.
going at it.
Lawnmower racing.
that sounds fun.
Okay, so this
I'm getting
one,
Billy Sankey. I've been seeing him ride lawnmowers in
This
Solvay for years. I swear to God, that's what I'm picking.
Welcome to the podcast if you're listening.
it's got to be Hank Hill,
Hank Hill.
Okay.
King of the Hill.
Yeah, I like that.
Who rides a better lawnmower? John Deere himself,
Is he a real person?
I assume.
I'm picking him.
Ben Sposey, NBA guys. No, we don't. There's not too much NBA news at the moment. This Ocho's coming up this week.
Yeah,
and
this
that's
is in a
big.
couple days.
Yeah, I mean, what is there to talk about in the NBA? We could go over our favorite players every week, but like, what? That's
We're
I mean,
talking about
This is also a sports
a
podcast.
sporting
man.
event
Get
that
with
has
it.
the Electricians National Championship. You National Grid motherfuckers can shine on the big stage. Are you kidding me? You see, Pete Wojtowicz, you need to try out for that. bro.
I need some more information on what that is about. Do they have to like wire up a house in record time?
I wonder if there's any deaths or casualties when you're fucking up. You plug one thing the right way. Doug, what are you doing?
What did you do?
No, Doug just wrapped his shit up. No, he's stuck.
All right. Well,
All right, well, we lost Doug.
Um,
Ben, give us a couple ideas.
What do you think Slippery Stairs is?
I don't know.
Think it's just a race down some slippery stairs?
I don't know, but if it's anything to do with stairs, I want Miss Harmon. I see her at Aspen every other day climbing thousands of stairs. Shout out to Miss Harmon.
rounds them out.
She could fucking grade papers and fucking run stairs at the same time. She's the real MVP.
All right, but the Ocho is going to be fun. That's on Wednesday, August 7th,
And
starting
I'm
at
back.
midnight. And
Welcome back,
it goes all day long, so if
All
you're
right.
into that kind of thing, definitely check it out. Last year there was a lot of lightsaber duels and stuff.
Ooh, I like that.
That was pretty fun.
All right, who's your lightsaber duel guy?
I mean, are we talking just Star Wars characters?
No,
I'm going the one-armed lady from Duncan. She would be fucking crazy.
Who?
Though, have you ever been there?
That's an
Fast Five?
aggressive pick.
I mean, shit. I bet she has skills.
She
with
might
one
be
arm.
good.
She makes. Yeah, I'm telling you, that's my pick though, personally.
Samurai Jack.
Yep.
Okay. I was gonna go with Zorro, but he might be a
Zorro,
sleeper.
the real legend.
Yeah,
He's
Zorro's
been,
the man.
Zorro's been buried for years.
Every year I'm hitting for Halloween. Every year.
I've never seen it.
You know, whatever.
So back to the NBA, fellas, for a second. How many more years does LeBron have? I'm looking at a picture of him right now.
Good transition.
How many years left? You thinking? You think he's gonna pull the
How
Tom
old is
Brady
he?
and play forever?
I
He's
mean,
30. I think he's going into a 17th season.
he is.
So that his age
Makes him
might be
35?
like 35 going to 36, or he's 34 just turned 35.
I think he's going to be 35 this
How
year.
old do basketball players go? How old is Tony Parker?
Like 38,
okay,
I
so
think,
Vince
39.
Carter played. He's 41.
41. Manu's
Parker
41.
retired
Is he
last
still
year?
playing? Did he retire?
Who?
Ginobili?
Yes.
He did retire, didn't he?
Yes. Tony Parker retired too.
He retired this year.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
with
Vince
that
Carter's
being
the
said,
oldest person. I mean,
Is he
he's
still
not.
playing?
He's not on a team right now.
he
but
will
played
get
last
one
year.
last season somewhere.
I think he'll take one more season with the Hawks, and then that'll be his. This will be his last season.
How old is he?
41. He'll be 42 this year, I think.
He's fucking old. So Ben said 5.
What does 5
What
mean,
does
Ben?
5 mean? I'm not going to sit here and wait for him to.
All right, good answer. So I could. Oh, he's probably 5 years left in the NBA. The question we asked.
Ben, are we retarded?
Oh wow, good
40-year-old
good-
LeBron,
good-
I want to see it.
I could see him being in the league at 40.
Yeah, with his son.
Yeah,
Still
I think he
getting
wants to play with his son. I
10
think that's like his
assists a
goal.
How
game.
old is his kid?
16.
College, or he's in high school now, right?
I
High
think
school.
he's
Is
16.
his name Bronny?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's Bronny.
That's his name.
Yes.
Yeah. Is it LeBron James Jr.? Is that it?
I am not
'Cause
sure.
why do they call him Bronny? That can't
That's
be
a
his real
terrible
name.
name.
Oh, that's all right. But
Yeah,
he's-
I would probably
he's
say
LeBron
5.
James' son.
If he
He's
doesn't
all right.
get injured or at all or anything like that, I could say 5 years, maybe 6 even.
I know that
His
LeBron's
game-
son Bronny's playing with Zaire Wade, which is Dwayne Wade's son in
Yeah.
high school. And
That's
Zaire is
sick.
fucking the size of Dwayne Wade. He's nasty. He was giving it buckets to Bradley Beal and somebody else on.
All right, where's
online.
Chris Bosh's son?
Chris Bosh's son?
We need the reunion.
Jurassic Park, just fucking 10-year-old raptor.
Yo, I'll never forget that gif. That's the best gif on the internet.
Yeah.
Chris
Of him
Bosh
screeching.
just comes up
Yep.
and he's just looking like a lizard.
Oh,
Shout out to my boy Lizard Bosch.
Lizard Bosh. What do we got next on the docket?
Slow Cool. Give us something. I see you watching.
Slow cool.
what?
Yeah, I see somebody named
Oh,
Slow
he's just
Cool. in
creeping
the
on
chat.
That's the name of a
I'm
person.
creeping on the viewers.
All right, that's cool. Cool.
So, what else do you guys want to talk about?
Well, there's not much.
I
to
can't.
talk about,
I mean,
honestly,
the
in
fucking
the
lounge
NBA.
opened.
We can talk about the lounge, yeah.
Yeah, that opened up. Turning Stone Casino. You can now legally bet sports there.
Kev, do you play FanDuel?
I don't play FanDuel. I'm better. I like to bet
I
for
want
my
to.
viewers.
You want
And
to?
well, hold
Not
on.
for
Let me get
basketball.
my point off
Yeah.
before you two cutting me off. All right. I don't play FanDuel because I could predict a team rather than players.
Right.
All right. Continue.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I try all the time. I've only won very small amounts,
Yeah.
but I
it's
think this
really
year I'm
hard.
going to get back into it again.
I don't know. I like regular fantasy. That's fun.
It's tough because you
If
got
you
to.
like regular fantasy, it's similar.
Yeah, but like you're not playing with your friends.
You could. Me and Ben have played together a few times.
You can join the same things, and it's just like you have
There's
to know
even head-to-heads
matchups.
and private ones. We could as a unit make like a private like group and all play
$10
against each
a
other.
head type
What's that?
deal.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be fun.
Maybe we do a fouled out FanDuel.
Followed out FanDuel. Yeah, we can just fucking.
All right, sign up in the chat below.
How about a fouled out fantasy football instead?
I mean, we could do it.
Is that a little? I'm not into football. I'll play. I'll join. I'll put money up if we're
It's just
doing
a lot
that.
more work, I think.
Is it? Yeah, I mean, I'm with whatever.
It is and it isn't. It's not too bad. So the NBA is fucking dull though for the next month or
Yeah,
so.
it's gonna
There's
be-
going to be a couple hit or miss people coming and going, but basically, summer league passed. Training, they're off right now. They're going to start training up again in I think a month or so with the team start practicing.
I think October like 6th they do preseason.
Yeah, but I mean they start practicing with
Practicing,
the team way
yeah.
before that.
I don't know the actual date. I'm probably way off there.
it's-
Opening night's the 22nd, right?
I'm not sure. I didn't
think
look
so.
at opening night.
Did you see opening night is Clippers versus Lakers?
Is it? That's
Yeah,
also
it's
Christmas Day.
It's gonna be dope.
Christmas Day has Clippers, Lakers, Rockets, Warriors. That's going to be big matchups right there. I love
I
watching
think
basketball on Christmas.
opening. Yeah, that's my favorite
You
thing.
got
Yep.
Bucks and 76ers?
It'll probably be Bucks 76ers. It
Opening
was
day
last
is
year.
I think it is.
New Orleans versus the Raptors too. So Zion's gonna play.
That's
going
going
to
to be nice.
That'll be fun to watch.
They should have done
I want to see the Raptors
Pelicans
now.
Knicks. They should have done RJ versus
doing-
Zion.
I think they're doing Mavericks next. for
Mavericks
KP.
Knicks. Okay.
I hope they crush them. Even though I'm wearing a Porzingis shirt right now, I should burn it.
Yeah, just burn it.
Yeah, it's done. I'll never wear it again.
I like Porzingis.
Yeah, I loved him until he turned into a little snake.
I don't know what he did. What did he do?
He demanded a trade out of New York, pretty much.
Why?
He raped a
His-
woman.
Whoa.
He
What?
did.
Come on, you can't say stuff like that, Kev.
Did you not see the
I
allegations?
know. I mean, I know that's alleged and shit, but
Yeah, he raped a woman. and he wanted to get out of there.
Well,
And basically,
pretty
here's what
shitty.
happened. Here's what happened. They basically gave him up because they didn't know how far these allegations were actually going to go, and the Mavericks took the chance on it. They didn't know
they
how
haven't
far.
gone anywhere.
Yeah,
Nope,
that's
they
like
got-
a
they
confirmed
died
story.
down.
But
It is a confirmed story that he was questioned, like all that bullshit for it, and there's still an investigation going on. So it went in his favor. But
Yeah,
New York was just like, you know
I'm
what?
sure they
We're not
paid a
going to
big
deal with the
settlement.
scrutiny. We're the biggest, largest basketball market. We're not taking the chance. New York Knicks are the fifth most, I think, the highest revenue generated per
I
franchise.
think they're fifth. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
I've
I
seen
think
that.
Cowboys are like one, and then Real Madrid number two, and then fifth is New York Knicks. There's Yankees in there, so they
Yankees
didn't
gotta
want
be
to
in
deal with the bad. What is that called?
Publicity.
Yeah, the bad
Bad
publicity.
PR.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that sucks.
Doug
I
was
mean-
like, "Whoa!"
Hey,
But
yeah,
I,
you
that- I
can't
heard that whole
throwing
story
the,
though.
throwing the R word around
Hey.
like that. But no, I think actually the Mavericks are going to be good. They got like 3 young Dirks. It's pretty cool.
Just trying to replace Dirk.
They got Luca, who's going to be amazing.
Yeah, Luca's
If
gonna.
KP comes back healthy, obviously them two are
Who's
just going to be
KP?
Kristaps Porzingis.
Oh. Well, I've never heard him called that before.
If he's healthy, they're going to be great together. All right, so
All right.
what's next, boys? Anyone chat got any comments, questions?
Last time Ben had us going.
I know,
He
Ben,
asked
we
us all
need you
sorts of
here.
shit.
Ben was just letting him fly.
They're part of
It's
the
tough 'cause
podcast now,
We're just
Ben.
part of that damn
You gotta-
time where we have to. It's hard to talk about basketball because there's not basketball games going on. Once the
Yeah.
season starts, we could do recaps, big things of the
So what's
week.
going on
injuries.
in the NBA or the NFL then?
NFL? I'm
It
not.
just started on Thursday.
Yeah. Who?
Yeah.
What was that game?
Falcons lost a preseason game for the 3rd year in a row. They've never won.
Never
3
won.
years.
Okay. See,
But it doesn't matter because they were playing nobodies that no one's ever heard of.
Yep. Some
so
people
what are your
probably got
predictions
cut.
for the NFL this year? Who do you think is in the Super Bowl?
Jets?
Super Bowl. The Jets are definitely not in the Super Bowl. If they
Jets.
are, you should bet them because you'll make a lot of money.
Well, Kevin always gets shit right, so I like the Browns. They look cool.
The Browns are they're the sexy pick
They
Yeah.
do look
in
cool.
Vegas right now.
Yep.
Cool.
Odell shaved his
I don't
head.
think-
They're ready to go.
I don't think they win more than 10 games. They
How many-
probably squeak into the playoffs.
So let me tell you guys, I am an
Actually, they probably
amateur
win
when
their
it comes to the
division.
NFL. How many games total do they play in a
16
season?
before the playoffs.
8 home, 8 away.
And in the playoffs, what's the format for
They
the
play,
playoffs?
well, they play 2 games against each person in their division. There's 4 people in each division.
Okay.
And they play, I don't know how they figure out the rest of the
So do
schedule.
they? Does a team play every team or no?
No.
That's weird to me.
Yeah,
Nope.
so like the
You can go
Eagles and
years
the
without.
Patriots play like once every 3 years.
That's really strange to me. Why is it like that?
because there's only 16 games. There's 32 teams.
Okay. Makes sense.
The
And how's
playoffs. So the top 2 teams from every division go to the playoffs.
okay?
Uh,
Is it single
how many
elimination?
is that? 16 teams, and then there's wild card games. I don't know how many there is. It's all single elimination. There's like home field advantage
Mm-hmm.
if you're the first team in your division.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. The playoffs are like set in stone already.
Yeah, I just want to say Vegas is fucking spot on already with their betting. They had for the Denver Atlanta game, Hall of Fame game, over under 24. Landed right on it, 14-10. They are never off.
Atlanta was +3 too, weren't they?
I'm looking at Atlanta plus 2.5.
Yeah. So all the degenerates lost because there was a touchdown right at the end of the game.
Touchdown at the end. Yep, that's how it always works.
That's how it works. Apparently, people hate the NFL. We've gone down to 3 viewers.
Well, this
Yep.
is an NBA podcast.
But
So,
anyway.
okay.
But yeah, I think, the Colts are in a position to have a really good team. The Patriots are the fucking Patriots. The Eagles are obviously the best team in the NFL. Everybody knows that. It's a fact.
The Eagles are.
Yeah.
Are they actually? Or are you
I
just,
think they are actually
They
rated.
are. They could be
No, I think
top
they're-
rated in Madden.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
give it an attempt this year to become an NFL fan.
Rams.
How about
Jets.
pick a team for me?
Jets.
boys?
You said Rams last
Be
year.
New York.
Was I a Rams fan?
Don't
last
be a
year?
Rams fan. That's the best team in the NFL. They
Who's the worst team in the NFL?
Jets.
Who's the second worst team in
Jets.
the
the
NFL?
Come
Dolphins.
on. Jets were like this barrel of shit.
I
Last
can't-
year, the Jets were the worst team
I
in the
can't be a
NFL.
Dolphins fan just because Rico is a Dolphins fan.
Come on, Jets were the
I hate
worst
the
last year.
Dolphins,
Doug, you
Sorry,
like
Rico.
the Jets. All right.
I mean, you can
I'm
always
gonna go with-
the Raiders. They suck, and they might be on the up. You never know.
I think I liked the Raiders last year, right?
They have cool
He thinks he
merchandise.
likes the Raiders last
Yeah,
year.
but their fans are fucking weird.
They are.
They all
dress
jerk
up in,
each other off and shit.
Kiss
Alright, cool.
uniforms and
Yeah, that's just weird to me.
what are
What's
you
that
gonna
one
do?
team Cam Newton plays on?
The Panthers. Ugh.
Gross.
He
Gross.
plays, yeah.
I don't like the Panthers at all.
All right, that's my team. No, I think
Okay.
it's just stick with the Rams. I don't care.
Yeah, fuck it.
Rams
other-
fan
what other
this
sports
year.
are
He'll
Or
going on
switch
just
right now?
next
bandwagon the
year.
Browns. That's gonna be fun.
College football starts soon, motherfuckers.
College basketball too.
I just tried getting just jumping into something.
I like the transition cup.
Yeah,
Thanks,
Syracuse
thanks.
is starting in the top 25. I think we mentioned that last year. Or
Yep,
last season.
and I
Last
think
football?
it's fucking crazy. Their only win total's 5. So if you bet them, bet over 5.
Yeah, I think they win more than 5 games.
Me too. Me fucking too.
What do you got
So-
going on there?
Me? I'm just looking at some stuff.
Yeah, you got highlights going. And
You watching
everything.
some stuff, Cup?
Got highlights going. We got some scores.
So I want to give you guys a little bit of a backstory. We did not any planning for this episode.
But we did get better mics.
We spent the entire week figuring out our mic and sound situation.
It's all right too.
And
we
I think
sound
we
good.
sound great.
I hope we do. I don't know. We don't have any kind of live listen to this.
If
so-
this doesn't sound good, I am sorry.
yeah, if this doesn't sound good, we are fucked.
Then we go back to the drawing board.
Back to the drawing board. I don't know,
Yeah,
let's talk about something
basically.
fun, guys. Who cares? Nobody's even listening. Let's just do it.
All right. Well, what's something fun to talk about? Any news happen? I gave you guys the fucking grasshoppers
was cool.
invading Vegas last time.
I don't know. What's Tesla up to?
What?
Elon
I
Musk,
have
what's
no
he doing?
idea. Not sure.
And
saw
that's the
that,
podcast.
Oh, they
boys.
had a fucking failed launch
I
last week.
I saw that they're if they get to the moon, NASA's going to partner with them to send people to the moon.
That's cool.
That's pretty cool.
Can we send Joe Watkins to the moon first? Joe?
Yeah, send them there to play Fortnite.
Yep.
First player to play Fortnite on the moon.
All right, this conversation sucks. Let's go back to the NBA.
Yeah, that conversation. Well,
All right.
it's the problem is there is no other NBA news. We could.
We can figure something out to talk
All right,
about.
what
though.
about this? NBA Dream Team without any NBA players.
Without any NBA? Okay, I like that. I like
That's
that.
kind of fucking tough.
Can they be
Real or fake?
Gumby's my center.
Oh no, real people, real people.
Real people.
Yeah, real people.
Well, I don't know. I kind of like the Bikini Bottom starting 5.
I wanted Adam Sandler from 8 Crazy Nights to run my.
Oh
podcast.
shit! Yo, he is dirty. He's definitely dirty. I would take.
Cheeseburger Eddie on the post. Come on.
I want Lil Bow Wow from Like Mike
Ooh.
Yeah,
with the shoes.
with
Air
the
Bud?
shoes.
He's Airbud.
Everybody's just shooting for him?
Airbino, shout out to my dog. Damn, you guys! It seems like you guys talked about this before, or did this just all pop up?
No, it's just all.
Did it?
We're just working behind your back now.
I just don't have anything like any characters.
You gotta just come up with characters off the top. Hey Arnold, he was a pretty baller
Was he a baller?
basketball player, wasn't he?
You give me Sydney
Fresh
from
Prince of
he
Bel
got-
Air?
or White Man Can't Jump.
Will Smith, was he baller, or was that just in the like
I want-
commercial getting
I
beat
want
up in
Carlton.
the basketball
That
court?
was in the preview or
Okay.
like the intro.
Okay.
No, he played ball. You guys never watched Fresh Prince?
Wait,
on
what
Bel
about
Air?
Honestly, I haven't watched too much of that.
Pablo Sanchez?
I don't know
Pablo
who that is.
Sanchez is a
Backyard
fucking
baseball.
baller. He was the best. Yeah. Shout out to Pablo.
I don't know who that is.
He was terrible
You don't
in the
know-
basketball game though.
Was he?
Oh, you guys talking about a video game?
Remember Wheeler?
Who's Wheeler? Was that the girl?
No, Wheeler was the redhead fast dude on fucking Backyard Baseball. Let me bring up Wheeler for you.
Man, I missed that game. That was a good game.
Yeah, that was shot. That was the best game ever.
So did we answer the dream team, or
So
We
who's
just
our?
named a bunch of
All
players.
right, let's figure it out. Who's the point guard?
are we doing fictional or real life people?
Forever-
Oh,
Do you remember this
I
game?
do know that game. Yeah.
That was a good game.
All right,
So are
brings
we doing
back
fictional
memories.
or real life people?
do both.
Okay, so
Taking 0 from holes. That guy could definitely dribble a ball, probably.
He had the
well, I'm
best-
I'm
or
trying
the
to think of
baseball
like
sneakers.
celebrity basketball games and shit. Like
Yeah,
the
Kevin
game
Hart,
Jake-
point guard.
plays all celebrity games.
This conversation sucks.
All these conversations suck.
Yeah,
Podcast is trash.
Oh my god, guys!
No, the podcast is great. Our sound is good. It's just we're in fucking limbo with what to talk about.
We need suggestions from people.
No, what we
can
need.
come up with them ourselves.
Yeah, we should have done a little planning this week.
Yep.
This is like a midweek
this
episode.
This is my team's fault because we did not plan on going. I did not plan on going live today. We planned on setting up, and these guys
It just
insisted.
it sounded so
It
good.
sounds-
They
so
insisted
good.
on going live, knowing we had nothing to prepare. I didn't have anything really.
Big news for the podcast. We're going to be available on Spotify
Oh yes.
later today, I believe.
That's
we
good.
are.
If all
Spotify
things go
now.
right. So you can listen to us in the car.
Spotify.
You don't have to have the YouTube video going. You can just pop it in while you're cleaning, whatever, while you're
So
playing basketball
For the record, we will be available on YouTube, Spotify, and Twitch.
and Twitch. And also Anchor.
We can never sound right. There's always something.
What is it now?
We need something.
Whatever. We sound great.
Oh, we're too loud?
Well, we probably have plus decimal 7.
Yeah, it's because I'm too loud. It's fine.
It'll sound fine.
I got.
Our viewers are going up by the second. We're getting there.
We're getting there, guys.
Joe
All right.
Watkins, if you're listening, give us something to talk about.
All right. Favorite video game all time? Go.
Oh, we're switching up
Switch
hard.
it up.
Favorite video game all time is probably Fallout.
Which one?
Fallout 3.
Fallout 3 is a great game.
Fallout 3.
Destroy the first town or take it over?
You always destroy the first time.
No, I do. I make.
I
it
wanted that guy's
I get the house.
cowboy hat every time. It was
Can
the
we-
best.
All right. Let's
What
switch
about
that
you?
subject. Are we
League
talking
of
video
Legends?
game? Yeah, but fuck video games.
Well, if we got a subject, we might as well talk about it.
I mean, we got to talk about something. I like your hat.
I like your hat.
I'm not wearing one.
Oh. Hey, Nate. Shout out to Nate. I see you were listening. Can you give us something to talk about? Because we didn't really come prepared, and we basically gave y'all what we could give off the top. We just wanted to test the audio out, and we sound delicious.
We're
and-
going to call this episode 3.5.
Sure.
Sure.
Sure. All right, so what else can we talk about sports related? And this is a sports podcast for now.
Okay. Your favorite sports?
Nate said talk about Raw Breed. That's his rap group. Shout out to Nate. Go check out his
Hey,
music.
they were on the intro today.
Oh yeah.
Oh, were
shout
they?
them out.
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
It was a
You
Rob
should have let us
Reed
know
Nate,
that.
you might have missed the intro, but we played your song to start.
song. Yeah, it was the newest one, I think. The newest one on Spotify.
We did talk about Clay earlier in the show and how he's going to come back a monster because he's probably still just sitting there shooting on one goddamn leg.
Who do you think comes out of the East and West into the finals?
Dude, I just had a feeling as I was pulling up to go lock a bet on the Warriors. Just to shock everybody, they come back because nobody could guard Steph Curry.
I mean, in a matchup, how do you think Warriors versus Lakers go?
Yeah, I think that
I
they're
think it's a
big
tough
as
call.
fuck.
Tough to call.
I think AD and fucking Cousins and LeBron, they're just lengthy as shit. They're gonna give them a hard time.
Do you think Draymond can lock them down or no? Sorry, we just had a weird loud noise outside.
No, Draymond.
I don't know what that came.
I mean, he's not locking down LeBron. Nobody really locks him down.
AD or
He's not
Cousins?
locking down AD or Cousins. He could stop him though, and he's dirty as shit. But he ain't locking anyone down like that. Well, those three.
I think that's a.
He's good as fuck, and that's who you want on him, like him, Kawhi, a couple other guys. But
Yeah.
you can't just lock them out.
How do you feel about Warriors versus Clippers? I think that's a whole different game.
Yeah, that's a whole different game. I think Clippers match up way better. Their
I
bench
think
is
so, too.
deeper. I think Beverly puts a fucking defensive clamp. Like I said, nobody's gonna stop Curry, but
They
you
have
got
three
Beverly
very
on
mobile
them.
guys that can defend.
Yep. Paul George is a good lengthy body to put on Clay. So is Kawhi Leonard. So I mean, they have that length.
And the switching on that team defensively is going to be just real strong.
They're gonna be a fucking problem.
They'll be best defense in the league.
Yeah. They could also have the most points per game too. They-
Yeah, they're nice, man.
So favorites for the finals or what?
Favorites for the finals, I'm going with my fucking boy, LeBron James and the Lakers. And I love Cousins, bro. Cousins is my dude. Like, that's my
Yeah, I
three
like
favorite
Cousins.
players in the NBA are LeBron, then Cousins, and then Kyrie. So,
Kyrie,
yeah, I love Kyrie because he brought a chip when we needed it most. He
Yeah.
hit that three. Nate, remember when he hit that sweet three right in Curry's
I remember.
face?
I remember. So, all right, you chose who's coming out of the East?
Coming out of the East, we're going with the 76ers.
Okay, that's
finals,
fair.
huh?
That's
Yeah, I think 76ers
they- I
will
think-
edge the Bucks.
I see that the Bucks are my pick. I think they definitely meet in the Eastern Conference Finals, but I think the Bucks take it.
I think fucking Sixers are going to be maybe, if not the best defensive team, the second behind the Clippers.
I think Clippers go.
76ers defense is insane.
So I could see Clippers versus 76 or Bucks. I think that's pretty close.
Yep. Yeah, you're looking at us like you don't know what we're talking about. Who you got? Syracuse Nationals?
Throw some teams
Yeah.
at us.
Ant's got the Syracuse
Charlotte
Nationals.
Hornets and,
Pat
Sacramento
Burrow's
Kings.
starting at point guard. PJ in the backcourt.
Oh, then they win.
That's what you should do. Give
We're-
PJ a call.
PJ, where are you, buddy?
We haven't seen him in 2 weeks. Is
He
he
just
alive?
abandoned us.
Has anybody checked him out?
I don't know. PJ hasn't tuned in weeks. He gave up on us.
I think he did. Yeah.
How long have we been live?
Yeah,
for?
how's baseball? Does anybody fucking like
34
baseball?
minutes. 34 minutes.
I hate baseball, honestly.
I like the Yankees. I don't like
Me and
anything else.
Sitch used to bet on it, and that shit used to get hectic.
It's wild because you never know who's going to win.
Nope, you could be up 5-0 and a team scores 12 in an inning, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you could have a game that goes 1-1 until the 9th, and then it ends like 7-8.
Yep. Yesterday, I'm driving home at like maybe 12:45, and I hear, well, this game has been going on for 6 hours and 58 minutes. We're in the 18th inning. I'm like, holy shit, you got 2
They
games
just
out
keep
of
playing.
it.
That's
Yep.
miserable.
I
Yeah,
hate it. But, I mean, it grows on you if you watch a bunch of it.
it's
I feel
boring
like
to
it's
watch.
something I'd have to watch
Guys at
every
work
day to
watch
really
the
get
Yankees
into
all
it.
the time, so
Yankees, yeah.
I'm like that with football too. I can't watch and have fun.
I love watching.
Whereas basketball, I'm tuned in.
You can't watch football and have fun? Throw money on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, money makes everything
That'll really
different.
change it.
It
Start doing 14 parlays like I was doing.
Like, fucking football is such a ride, and when you got some dough on it and they just break away for a touchdown or something, or like
Yeah.
a fumble and it turns in your favor when you really need it. I don't
Yeah,
know,
I
man.
could
I
see
love
that.
that grind.
I could
It
see
gets
that.
real hectic. It's fun. You should try it.
I'll bet
This-
this. I'll
this-
bet every game this year.
No, you
This
don't bet
year-
every game, but if you throw
No, you
on
bet
like
every
14
Cancel that.
parlays, $20, 4 teams, you pay like 300 or something like
What
that.
is a parlay?
Parlay means you pick over one. You parlay a team with another team or multiple teams, and you will get a higher odds. So say you could bet straight 100 on a team, or if you bet 2 different teams, now your 100 is like 250 or something
Okay,
like that.
okay.
And then if you put in a third team, it turns to 500. Fourth team is like 800. 5 teams,
Giving
you get
yourself
like
better odds.
Yep, it keeps
Well,
stacking because you got to win
essentially,
all of them.
You just pick 4 teams that you think are going to win.
You don't have to do 4 though. You could do 2 team parlays.
Well, yeah.
Giving
but-
yourself worse odds to win better
Yeah.
money.
Yes, you're giving yourself worse odds to win a higher amount, and you don't have to put up as much. So say
Okay.
so Vegas offers a super parlay in some of the casinos. You put down $1, and if you can call all 16 games from Monday night, Thursday night, and Sunday, you get $1 million
Oh,
for
wow.
$1. But you know how hard it is to call.
like impossible.
There's
Yeah,
buys
yeah.
though, so you're only actually calling 14 games, but that's still fucking ridiculous to call every single
And
one
you
right.
still gotta, you still gotta account for the spread too. It's not just pick who wins.
Yeah, you're not picking
Oh,
just who
okay.
wins, but you could do pick who just wins. So say
You
like
could also do a teaser, which is what I was doing, which was awesome.
What's that mean?
You get 10 points.
Oh,
So it totally changed. So like instead of the Patriots being -7, they'd be +3.
okay.
So say a team was +7 because they're the underdog. Now they're +17. So now you have a
okay.
17
And it's like,
point cushion.
it's pretty hard to get beat by 17 points.
I feel like that's easier.
It
yeah,
is,
you
but
don't-
it
it's
isn't.
1-to-1.
Oh, you don't win as
1-to-1.
much. Okay.
And it's funny because like a team will be fucking +10 or -10, and even if you take them down to 0, they'll still lose sometimes. So it's like you should have went +20.
All right, we got to talk about the Zeke holdout, I guess. According to Scooney Bop. Who is that?
That's John Britton.
John.
Shout out to John.
Shout out to John.
All right.
So
let's
I
talk-
think Zeke's going to come back before this year doesn't count because it doesn't make sense for him to hold out and have to play another year anyway.
Melvin Gordon wants to get paid too. I see that.
Yeah, but Melvin Gordon's contract is coming up.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Zeke's
Explain
not-
to me
he
what
still
the Zeke
has-
holdout is.
So
He's
he's
not
still
going
got
to
2 years left on his rookie contract.
Yep.
And he wants to get a deal done now for the future because he thinks he's going to get dumped after 4
Okay.
years,
He wants an
5
extension.
years, because that's how long running backs last. And right now he's only making like a couple million a year,
Right. I see.
and he wants to be making like 15.
I want some fucking Tullies.
But yeah. So Melvin Gordon has like a foot to stand on, whereas Zeke doesn't really.
Mhm.
Like I don't know what the hell he's doing. Because if he doesn't show up by like August 6th or whatever the date is, the whole year doesn't count.
So he doesn't
his rookie
get paid.
deal just stays going. And
Oh, so he doesn't
this
get paid.
year doesn't
right?
even come off of his contract.
Oh, okay. So what the hell is
He'll
the
get
point of this whole
paid.
situation?
He's trying to get a new. He's trying to get a new contract.
New contract to get paid more money because the running backs have the fucking highest turnout and the most injuries, shortest career for like professional sports.
Highest turnover. Yeah.
So like, running backs make like 5 to 10 million usually, and quarterbacks are making like 25.
Makes sense.
I mean, quarterbacks are much more important to your team. They play a lot longer, and that's why they get more money. But
I was about to say.
Hey,
didn't-
bots, guess
running
what?
backs are like
Fuck
the
the
cheapest-
Cowboys. How about that?
running backs are like the cheapest commodity in the NFL.
I hear Sean creeping up and down the
I
stairs.
think that might be my upstairs neighbor.
Gotcha. Shout out to Sean. Hey, shout out to my girlfriend too. She wanted a shout out, so there you go. You happy? Shout out. All right, so what's our next topic? What's the Philly 5? How we doing?
Philly's looking good. We just had a cornerback get injured. He's gonna be out a couple months.
That's not good.
How long does the season last?
Crevon LeBlanc.
16 weeks, but usually a little bit more with
16
playoffs, like
weeks plus
20
playoffs.
weeks, 22 weeks. And there's buys in between, so like, you know, it's fucking crazy. I think about this for a second. Say you were from upstate New York, Syracuse, and you were a fan of any other team besides the New York teams, the Bills, the Giants, or the Jets. Before like 2003, you could only watch your favorite team one time a year if they played on Monday night or Sunday night football because there wasn't cable packages at the time. So you had people that around here that were Cowboys fans their whole life. They only watched them 2 times a year. So like your fucking great uncle that's a Cowboys fan, he only used to watch them if they were on primetime a lot though, because that was America's team. But so you only get 3-4 games out of the year though. But imagine that you'd either have to go to the stadium
wild.
to watch it, or you can't. Like Eagles, they were never on, maybe once a year. I heard like shit like that.
You know what's messed up about
Steelers,
that? The Eagles are the second closest team to Syracuse.
no shit.
Other than Buffalo.
Makes sense. 3 hours. Yeah,
Three
it's
and a half, 4 hours.
yeah. You could get to Philly at the same
Philly's
time that you're
faster
getting
than
to
New York City.
I was gonna say quicker than getting to the Jets.
Yeah.
No shit. That's pretty wild.
Scooney Bob says, "How about Cyborg getting released from the UFC?"
I didn't know that happened.
Yeah, so she like went at Dana White and he dropped her.
Wait, what do you mean? Like he hit her?
No, he didn't. Just released her from the UFC.
Oh, didn't she just win?
I don't know. I didn't watch the fight honestly, but she had a huge cut in her head.
Is Cyborg the bitch who beat Ronda Rousey in 2 seconds?
No, that was
I know she got her shit pushed in by what's her name? The new chick that's beating everybody. Amanda Nunes.
yeah.
Shit, I'm gonna have to look up who Cyborg is.
I think
She looks.
she's got 2 belts.
She
right
looks
now.
like a man. She might have won. She probably won. She's a beast. But I seen
think
that
she
cut.
did.
That cut was wild. But I heard she already has a contract offer from Bellator.
Yeah,
Well,
Cyborg's the
I
one who
haven't
beat Ronda
started watching
Rousey in like
Bellator.
fucking 1 round. Cyborg was a plus 1200 in the money line that fight, and a lot of people lost on Rousey because she was undefeated.
Hey, if you're a degenerate UFC, you can make a lot of money.
If
There's a
yeah,
lot of underdogs that win.
there
Yeah,
is,
yeah,
there
for
is.
sure,
It's
for
tough
sure.
though, because like the favorite
You
can
just
get
gotta figure it out.
knocked out in 2 seconds from the wrong hit, but the favorite could also beat them super easy sometimes.
Yeah.
Like that sport is hard.
It's fun though. I love watching UFC.
I also would imagine she might go the Ronda Rousey route and go to the WWE because
Yeah, she could
Ronda
have a
Rousey's
nice
making
character.
a shit ton of money there,
Is she?
and there's like no damage to well, there's probably damage, but way less damage
Way
to their
less.
body.
It's just acting.
I heard they're gonna make
Not just acting.
WWE.
It's like they still
It's
take like
athletic acting.
they still take bumps. They still like
They're like
take
stunt
hard
people.
hits and shit.
They're bringing back rated R WWE. I heard they're
What the
gonna.
hell is that?
So
What's that
like
mean?
when Stone Cold Steve Austin could swear, drink beer
Oh, okay.
on TV, they could actually smash
I know
up,
it's rated
get
like-
bloody. Like they're actually bringing it back. I heard.
Yeah, I
to
know
get
it's like
ratings.
it's like rated PG now,
I think
so
they
they might
should
be
just let them
reverting
beat the
from
shit
that.
out of each other.
They should beat the fuck, just like MMA. Have a real winner. Don't have
That
these
shit's
actors.
more like a soap opera though, where like
Yeah.
Oh, it's terrible.
and people won't switch that because there's fucking dedicated fans
Oh, there's millions.
of that shit. And
Millions of
people
fans.
spend outrageous
that is
money on it.
outrageous.
Did you see that movie Fighting with My Family?
I didn't know.
It was actually really good. It was about Paige Van Zandt. Is that her name? No, that's a UFC girl.
Don't know.
Yeah, that's
Paige
Van Zandt's
something.
UFC.
Paige,
There's a wrestler named Paige.
the black
She's
hair
hot.
wrestler. Yeah. It's about her family. I know, it's pretty cool. Anyway,
Squeaky Bop has some things to say. Apparently, she's just a pain in the ass to work with, and it makes sense. She looks like one.
yeah.
He also says Dallas is one of the teams that has the most air games this year.
Yeah, I mean Dallas.
Yeah,
is the
Dallas
most,
always will. They even have back then.
They're
But what I
worth the
was just
most
getting
money.
at is that they back in the day you could only watch your favorite primetime games once, twice, 3 times a year.
And with today, they got sports packages. You can watch any game you want.
Exactly, all college games.
and
Like
they
if
got
your favorite,
Reddit streams, baby.
Mhm.
if
As
you were
long
from
as that's
around
still
here-
going.
Oh yeah, that's gonna get cut off soon.
I bet it will.
I fucking
They cut
love
off
it.
You already got
everything
cut
else.
off. NBA
UFC,
streams got
soccer.
killed already.
I'm sure they will.
I
That's
wonder
why
how
bought
Doug
the-
sounds versus me, because I've been talking a little bit closer. You've been a little back. I wonder if it even matters if I could just sit back.
I'm sure it
Uh,
still sounds okay.
I'm looking
I mean,
at
I
your
can,
levels.
I,
They look pretty similar.
I look. I sound. I can
So
hear
this
myself.
sounds similar, just like this.
No, you're quiet now.
Okay. So I'll probably get back up here.
Well,
How long have we been live?
I think
42
that.
minutes?
I think
Yeah,
that's
maybe
the
we've
show.
been there. That's 45 minutes.
I think that's the show for today. Today was more of a trial run for our audio and our new setup that we implemented.
Yeah, if you check our previous
I don't think
episodes,
I think it was a good show.
it was good, but if you check our previous episodes, they did not sound like the quality of the sound didn't sound like this. So
No, it
we
sounded a lot
basically set
worse.
the studio up and we got right into it today without. We just wanted to shoot because we got so excited with the new setup.
For sure.
So we wanted to test it out.
Yeah.
We'll be way more prepared next time for another show, and it will be closer to fucking basketball starting. We're getting closer to college football,
Pretty close to
NFL.
the actual start of the NFL.
Yep.
Once the season starts, especially
We're
for
in a lull.
NBA.
The only sport going on right now is baseball.
Yeah, and I don't
Yeah,
want
and
to talk
I-
baseball. I'll tell you what, though, when college football starts, I'll be all over that because I'll be betting it left and right and have a ton of tickets open we could talk about and why I think
Oh,
of
yeah,
that
we
and
can talk
shit.
about a lot of betting stuff.
Yeah, for sure. But all right, everybody. Appreciate you guys
Hey.
tuning in.
Hey,
Thanks
thanks
for watching.
everybody. And if you need a new car, come check me out if you still own Nissan.
And that's an advertisement.
Yep.
And that's an advertisement
Hell yeah.
for Kevin.
Let's
We'll
go.
catch you next time.
See ya, fuckers.
See you, fuckers.
Live fast, fuck that. Live fast, fuck dying slow, yeah. Get cash, I'm all about the dough, and I don't know where I'm going. I won't give up my soul, yeah. Live fast, fuck dying slow, yeah. Get cash, I'm all about the dough, and I don't know where I'm going. I won't give up my soul, yeah.